The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the east of England, weighing 239 pounds, the Governor, Anthony Go-Go!
Oi, 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 oi! Boys and girls, boys and girls, boys and girls! Cut my music! Boys and girls, I've got a few things I want to get off my chest. I'm a bit pissed off, you see, because last summer, I was the hottest thing in wrestling. Knockout after knockout, I wrestled Cody Rhodes in just my third match at Double or Nothing. And he had to cheat, had to headbutt, had to use his EVP powers to get the win. But the very next week on Dynamite, I knocked that piss boy out cold. Woo! And then I went away for a while, right? Oi, fatty! Shut your mouth before I break your jaw, right? So when I was away, we signed star after star. We signed mega stars like Adam Cole and CM Punk. And I thought, and I thought lovely jubbly. I cannot wait to get back and knock those boys out. And then I came back, and there was no red carpet. There is no big Dynamite return, no big Rampage return. Instead, I'm here in Orlando, wrestling in front of you Mickey Mouse mugs. And this ain't Adam Cole, this ain't CM Punk, this is some Dragon Ball Z lookalike indie bum. So, it seems like I've got to remind everyone just who the hell I am, huh? I'm the skull-cracking, jaw-jacking Governor, Anthony Go-Go.
Welcome to AEW Dark. I'm Excalibur, joined by Taz, and quite frankly, I'm disappointed that we even have to speak, Taz. I thought we were going to get through this first match without having to say a word.
Yeah, well, Go-Go had a lot of strong statements, and I got to be honest, I agree with a lot of what he said. And, you know, I think Anthony, he did go away for a little while, but Anthony should notice as an athlete, once you walk away for a little while, he didn't walk away, he just took a little break to go back to his home country. But once you do that, you know, spots are not held. You know, spots are earned and they go away quick. So you got to keep on battling.
That's right.
So he gets that now.
The business keeps on moving, and right now Marcus Cross floats behind Anthony Go-Go, firing in some kicks to the legs of Go-Go, and look at this. Marcus Cross takes Go-Go into the corner, diving back elbow.
Nice quickness by Dragon Ball Z Jones, and look at this, a little Cazadora action, my friend.
Oh, but Go-Go just sends him face first into the top turnbuckle.
Love the counter. Nothing fancy, simple. You don't want to be caught in the corner here, Excalibur, with a guy like a Go-Go with his striking ability.
Absolutely not. He's got the heavyweight power, but the middleweight speed. Does Anthony Go-Go charging in, and just, there's a running shot to the jaw of Marcus Cross. And now Go-Go diving European uppercut. Go-Go makes the cover. Just a 2 count on Marcus Cross.
Yeah, that was a deep cover. My professional opinion, I don't think Anthony should have even went for the cover there. I think more of a beatdown on the guy, punish him more. There's no reason to get any confidence towards this young man for him kicking out, even though he is getting his rear end kicked right now, meaning Cross.
Yeah, Go-Go using that big pompadour, but now the roll up here. Marcus Cross very nearly stole one from Anthony Go-Go. Shot to the midsection, kick to the chest by Cross, but Go-Go asking for Cross to pour it on. And the Go-Go slam. He plants Cross, and now Anthony Go-Go one. Oh, picking up Marcus Cross.
Well, there's enough hair there to grab to pull up, and again, Go-Go wants to punish Mr. Cross here.
Go-Go pops him up, and the big right hand to the jaw. Marcus Cross is out, and Rick Knox giving him the 10 count for the KO. Marcus Cross, no chance to get up.
The winner of this match, Anthony Go-Go.
Well, let's take a look at a shot right here by Anthony Go-Go Excalibur, and man, he laid the leather for sure on this young man, Mr. Cross. Check this out, dude. Look at this right here. Boom! Goodbye. Count to 10, 20, 30, it don't matter.
Marcus Cross popped up, drops right down into the powerful fist of Anthony Ogogo here in our opening bout.
We've only just begun. AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite at 8, now on TBS and anytime on the app.
All right, let's get after it here. Ladies action featuring one of my favorite competitors here in AEW, the super bad girl herself, Penelope Ford.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Superbad Penelope Ford.
Taz, I know this may sound like a bit of an understatement, but we have really seen the vicious streak from Penelope Ford come out in the recent weeks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's no doubt about it, and she does have an attitude. She's a Philly girl. She's tough as hell and
Already in
mean.
the ring from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Angelica Risk.
I mean, I don't want to say every girl out of Philadelphia is mean, but I mean, that was probably a bad implication. But most people in Philly are mean, no matter if they're male or female. I can tell you, I've spent enough time there. They're very mean, evil people, as opposed to New Yorkers.
Well, Taz, I mean, any city where they throw batteries at the home team, you know, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got attitude issues.
Yeah, and they're tough girls there and tough guys. There's no doubt about it. And Penelope, to your point, she's mean and evil. There's no doubt. And now this young lady's got a side headlock on Penelope. Be careful with Penelope. See, I told you.
On sale right now for a limited time at shopaew.com. You can get special Street Fighter, Darby Allin, Bryan Danielson, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD collaboration t-shirts for a limited time right now at shopaew.com. Penelope Ford goes behind, and Angelica Risk takes her down with a handful of hair.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. This is how you get crazy here. If you're Penelope, you bring the wood. You know you got your opponent hurting. You get crazy, and you never know with Penelope Excalibur. She pull out those brass knucks, dude, and just knock some lady out. She's well documented. She will do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, who knows what's lying in the pockets of the leather jacket that Penelope Ford wore to the ring. We've seen her use those brass knuckles time and time again. Pinfall here, just a 2 count.
Well, it goes back to Philadelphia, my friend. I mean, I know you've never really been there much, but when you're in Philly, okay, you've been to Philly, right? A few times, couple times?
I mean, I lived there for some time.
I mean, that don't
okay.
count. That really don't matter. But
Penelope,
look at that.
nobody home.
So you should know then, wait, look at this.
That was a very unorthodox, let's call it a leg lariat by Angelica Risk.
I guess that's one way to put it. But the thing is, you know, living in Philly for a cup of coffee, you understand that many men and women walk around with brass knucks and all sorts of weapons. You know, I mean, you've seen it. You've probably been attacked by people in Philadelphia.
Taz, every time I would go into Wawa for a sandwich, I was taking my life into my own hands.
Wawa's legit, though, but on a side note, here we go. Me too, big mouth. Look at this here. I really am.
Free Publicity Jones over there.
Oh, yeah, you get it at price.com. Look at this now. Get the, oh, man.
High boot by Penelope Ford.
Yeah, I told you, Penelope, she is just having her way here with this young lady here. Now she's got that rear choke on her, or rear chin lock, kind of like a sleeper with that hand on top of the head, get a little more pressure.
Elbows to the midsection. Penelope, though, one swift knee to the chest. Angelica Risk sent into the ropes. Oh, high boot caught Penelope. Kick to the shoulder. Angelica comes in with the clothesline.
Well, this Angelica,
second one.
Hey, Excalibur. Angelica, man, she's got a lot of fight. She's not got no back down in there. Look at this girl.
She certainly is. She's taking the fight directly to Penelope Ford. Angelica, the hammer throw across the ring. Penelope Ford reverses it. Sends Angelica Risk into the buckles. Penelope runs right into the back elbow, though.
Yeah, now Cruiser, she's going to the second rope, but she's got in mind. Oh, big missile off the second.
Missile drop kick. Takes Penelope Ford down. Penelope all the way across the ring. Angelica. Oh! She's going for the hip attack in the corner. Penelope comes flying in with the big boot.
Now she rolls through to get to that other corner quicker. Handspring, handstand city. Look at this.
Yeah, back handspring into the elbow from Penelope Ford. Sends Angelica Risk out to center. Penelope. Now, what? Oh, look at this, Taz. I think she's lining her up for the Indian Deathlock. The Muda lock, whatever you want to call it.
Back arch, yep. You're exactly right, sir. And that's it. You got to tap out on that.
Your winner by submission, Penelope Ford.
All right, let's take a look at, that's a little Muda lock action. But this, she gets the legs grapevine in, and she has that back arch, like you pointed out, and that's the key, the arch. You get your belly button to the sky, more pressure on your opponent's neck.
Penelope Ford picking up the big win here on AEW Dark. Singles action coming up next here on AEW Dark. The Factory's QT Marshall with Nick Camarado and Aaron Solo in his corner goes one-on-one with Toa Leona.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by The Factory from Freehold, New Jersey, weighing 234 pounds, QT Marshall.
Taz, I don't mean to sound ignorant, and you could just make a joke and say, well, then stop talking. But I've never noticed that there's actually lyrics to The Factory's theme song.
I did not either. I have no idea what the singer's saying, but I know QT Marshall, as of late, Excalibur, I'm sure we'll get into this, has been crying and whining a lot about Hook.
His opponent from San Jose, California, weighing 300 pounds, Toa Leona.
Well, after Hook's match with Aaron Solo, after Hook's win over Aaron Solo a few weeks back on Rampage, QT Marshall really took it in a bad way. You know, he likes to take all the credit for training Hook, for molding Hook into the athlete that he is. And you know what? It seems to me, Taz, that Hook is tired of hearing it.
Yeah, no, he's definitely tired of hearing it. I find it borderline comical in a sense of, look, I think I respect QT Marshall. I think he's a tremendous in-ring competitor. He's one of the better trainers you're going to find, not just in the country, in the world. And that's the truth. He's underrated as a coach, and he's tremendous in the ring between the ropes. This man can do anything. I've sung his praises ever since I've came here to AEW. But the thing is, he should not be taking all the credit at all for what Hook does between the ropes. So that is on Hook's background and his work ethic. But this guy is just, I don't know if he's jealous or what, but he's just, it doesn't bother me. And Hook just, the more QT gets the way, Hook's going to just take him down every time. It's just going to happen, I'm telling you.
Well, the Irish whip into the corner, reverse. QT Marshall elevates up and over Toa Leona. Big Samoan drop from Toa Leona.
It's a massive, massive man right there. Toa is just a big, powerful, mean-looking cat. So QT's better be careful here.
Toa Leona, he's going to throw a big right hand. QT Marshall bails out to the outside.
That's the intelligence, the ring savviness of a QT Marshall. He understands that Toa had some momentum. So what does he do? He breaks the momentum. Oh, look at that headbutt there. I just took note of something.
Yeah.
I just took notes. I'm always scouting. Okay, there you go. I just took notes. Just throwing us something.
Team Taz Dojo.
I'll tell you what it is. I'll show my hand. I mean, he got dropped quick, QT did, on that headbutt. I understand how big Toa is, but that headbutt really shut down QT. That's a note for me.
Well, and that headbutt, that inadvertent headbutt into the ring post may shut down Toa Leona. QT used Toa Leona's momentum against him, and Leona collides with the ring post. Now QT Marshall missile drop kick.
Beautifully done.
Takes down Toa.
Sorry, Excalibur, beautifully done. Might get the win right here.
Oh, lateral press, no. He's not going to get the win. Instead, QT just sliding clothesline. A cover again. Toa Leona kick it out.
You could see QT's poise. Look at him right there. I mean, he doesn't stress. No matter what's happening during a match, he keeps his poise, keeps his cool. You know? So, I mean, we've seen him stress a little bit on Rampage at the end a couple times, but we got into that already. Maybe he was stressing after the step over, but that, by the way, that was funny when that happened.
AEW will be making a return to the Wintrust Arena in Chicago, Illinois tomorrow night for AEW Dynamite. Tickets, great seats still available. And then 1 week from tomorrow night, we'll be making our debut in Atlantic City, New Jersey at the historic Boardwalk Hall Wednesday, February 9th. Tickets for both events on sale right now. AEWTIX.com, Ticketmaster.com. QT Marshall gets the boot up into the face of Leona. Swing and a miss, and Toa Leona, what a body block that was.
Yeah, it was kind of like an elbow with the whole massive back of Toa into QT. And QT is a big man. I don't think TV does QT justice, or YouTube. He's bigger than most people think, Excalibur. I'm sure you can attest to that. You're always standing next to him.
I always have
on a regular basis. Just stand next to him.
Yeah, that's what I do. Just try to stand back to back with him to see who's taller.
This is not a good idea by QT.
Yeah, those right hands only seem to be firing up Leona. As QT throws one, Leona blocks it, and that was just like a hell stab underneath the jaw, and then the clothesline takes down QT Marshall. Leona sends QT into the ropes, but Toa telegraphed that one.
Oh, got caught. QT got caught.
Oh. Nice overhead throw by Toa Leona, sending QT Marshall, who, as you mentioned, not a small man, somewhere around in the neighborhood of 230 pounds is QT Marshall, and Leona making it look easy. Toa charges in, but QT avoids the splash in the corner. Now QT misses the splash of his own. Oh, big shoulder block.
Tell you what, this Toa, I don't think QT expected this. He's behind the 8 ball right now.
Yeah, Leona has strung together a great combination of... Oh, boy, that diamond cutter. What a counter.
Forget about it.
What a counter by QT Marshall.
The winner of this match, QT Marshall.
See, that's something right there. Again, talk about scouting. That's something that I understand how quick and out of nowhere, as we take a look here in a second, how he can hit that diamond cutter, meaning QT Marshall, that was handed to him from DDP.
Yeah, I mean, things were looking bleak for QT Marshall, but Taz, how important is it for somebody like QT to have an ace in your pocket like that diamond cutter?
Oh, it's everything. It's a diamond, pun intended. I mean, to have that diamond in your pocket, hit that diamond cutter, and he does it perfectly, was great.
You ain't the guy you used to be, punk. I've gone through everybody. There's nobody left. I want MJF.
The match is finally here. Don't miss MJF facing CM Punk live in Chicago.
And I'm gonna put you to sleep.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite live tomorrow at 8. Now on TBS.
Here we go, some tag team action featuring two of my favorite guys that are not in Team Taz, and that is 2.0. Love these guys, Matt and Jeff. Here we go.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, accompanied by Daniel Garcia, Matt Lee, and Jeff Parker. 2.0.
2.0 set to compete here tonight, but before that, want to offer our congratulations to Daniel Garcia, winning Pro Wrestling Guerrilla's 2022 Battle of Los Angeles tournament over this past weekend, outlasting 15 other competitors to come away with the honor.
Their opponents already in the ring, the team of Ish and Kid Bandit.
Kid Bandit's got that wild hair going on right there. I kind of dig it.
Kid Bandit and Ish teaming up for the first time here in AEW. They're going to have their work cut out for them against Big Magic Matt Lee and Jeff Parker. Taz, I know that you never miss an episode of the show on Sunday mornings.
I don't. I love the show.
And sometimes you're
I'm
on
a big
it.
fan. I watch it. I am on it, and because I try to help these guys. They know that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to help. They need a lot of help, these two guys. Not in the ring. Between the ropes, they're great. But as far as their branding with YouTubes and stuff like that, and as far as branding, they're talented as hell. But good Lord, they need a producer. A producer stat they need real fast.
Ish made the tag out to Kid Bandit. Bandit up to his feet. And Kid Bandit is all fired up.
Sure is.
But I think Jeff Parker made the blind tag. I don't think Bandit even realized it. And Matt Lee with the back elbow takes Bandit down. And Matt,
you hear Matt, bro? He's the best. I love him, bro. Oh my God. He was hilarious.
Takes down Bandit. Bandit sent into the ropes, and Matt Lee pouring the knees on.
Well, see, Rick Knox, the referee, it's well documented. The 2.0, they hate him. Everyone hates Rick Knox. Everybody. That's what I heard, anyway. Shooting on Newton, Rick Knox.
Poor Rick Knox.
Here comes Jeff.
Running knee
poor
strike.
Rick Knox. Well, at least Bryce Remsburg's not here. Then it all changes.
Oh, man.
That guy.
Taz has it in for all the referees, wants to make sure that he is sitting in steerage for the foreseeable future. Oh, the midsection. Jeff Parker and Ish going at it. Parker with a right hand. The second one takes down Ish.
I'll tell you what. Ish is kind of getting beat up-ish.
I don't think there's any kind of about it. I think Ish is...
You see what I did, though?
I did. No, it was brilliant broadcasting, Taz. I didn't mean to.
I'm a freaking wordsmith. You know this.
Oh, I know it, absolutely. Double Russian leg sweep by 2.0. Take it down, Ish. Ish makes it over to the corner.
It's a double Montreal sweep, not Russians. They're from Montreal, these guys. You know that.
Montreal is the province. Canada would be the country, like Russia. Oh, German suplex.
Jeez, man. Tell you what, that was a wild German. He extended out, did Matt Lee. That was nice.
Taz, what have you done to these guys? Oh, wait a second. 2 for the show. Kid Bandit planted on the top rope, and 2.0 scores the win.
The winners of this match, 2.0.
Well, the 3 of these guys are my friends. Garcia, Lee, Park. I love these guys. You know that.
I know that. And let's take another look at how 2.0 picked up the win. It was the 2 for the show. That whiplash is just so rough, especially when both Matt Lee and Jeff Parker pulling the momentum downward.
2.0 victorious again. 2 handsome son of a guns. That was great. What a great tag team win.
Well, ahead of his Texas death match with Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Championship, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, in action next.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Throwing his opponent to the ring from Hearn, Texas, weighing 272 pounds, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer.
Taz, if I was Dasha, I would be running for the hills right now. I wouldn't be trying to make a ring announcement.
Yeah, no, you're not safe out here. Archer comes out here. You know, he's wild, man. He's looking to take people out. See him right now, just getting after his opponent all over.
And we know that next Wednesday night, February 9th in Atlantic City, it will be Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk Monster, and the AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page in a Texas death match with the AEW World Championship on the line.
Yeah, looking forward to that. In AC, Atlantic City's a gambling town. Well, the champ's gonna be gambling against this man.
Oh, but Jordan Costa comes back down. He's trying to put Lance Archer to sleep. Got to give an A for effort, but a D for execution there.
Well, he countered the blackout, which is rare, you know what I mean? And now he's getting punched in his heart. Look at this, almost like a heart punch, kind of.
Yeah, Lance Archer channeling the late, great Ox Baker right there.
Yeah, sure thing. You know, Ox Baker wasn't the only one who did the heart punch. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Yeah, I used to do it, actually.
No, there was another old-timer. You know who it was?
Who was that, Tess?
Oh, my God, you don't know, huh? Oh, I'll tell you later. Oh, what's wrong with you? Kidding me? Shocked. Belt City, here we go. Oh, no. He knows the fans wanted it. That's why, see?
Yeah, Archer, almost the antithesis of the best friends, does not want to give the people what they want.
Right. Well, I love it. You always get that in. You're smart. You always get that line in, because that's your line.
Branding, bro. I've learned from Mark Henry. Oh, drop kick. Oh, Archer. Trying to, Jordan Costa, good try by him on the roll-up, and maybe not so good on that elbow strike. Archer just ate that for lunch.
Sure thing. Oh, man, goodbye now.
Whoa, what a choke slam. And Archer with the claw. The EBD claw Archer. 2 and 3 scores the win.
The winner of this match, Lance Archer.
Archer setting the tone, man. I'll tell you what, Hangman Page, be ready, champ. Because this guy's coming at you in Atlantic City in about a week or so. Let's take a look here in a second, Excalibur, at the dominance of Archer.
Yeah, Lance Archer, that choke slam, tremendous hang time, and then the claw. Put Jordan Costa out of this match, scored the win.
And while I have a second here, I'd like to let you know, to educate you, young man, Stan the Man Stasiak also did the heart punch, and you are welcome, Excalibur.
Thanks, Taz. Thanks.
Fuego del Sol, your latest challenge is coming. Serpentico next week on AEW Dark.
Hell yeah, Alex. And I don't know if you checked your watch lately, but it'll tell you that it's my time. Because everything I do in this company, I make the most of my time. Whether it's step into the ring, I'm gonna make the most of it. Whether you put this microphone in front of my face, I'm gonna make the most of it. And it's that time, once again, I'm gonna add a burn victim to my list. Serpentico. Now, I know you felt the wrath of the Tornado DDT once before, but just because you can see a tornado coming does not mean you can stop it. Because you don't shine like me, you don't grind like me, you don't put in the time like me, and you damn sure ain't one of a kind like me. So whether it's the Tornado DDT or the shots fired double stomp, you best protect your neck when I come to collect a check. So when they ask you about me, you tell them, I'm the one with the tongue made of gold, the hottest in the game, Fuego del Sol.
Coming up next here on AEW Dark, The Problem. Marina Shafir goes one-on-one with Rekka Tahaka.
The Problem. That was my moniker in middle school.
You got me in the middle of a drink.
Well, we sit out here and we drink.
The
That's what we
following
do.
contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from Moldova, Marina Shafir.
Well, for just to enlighten the crowd, Taz, it was a cup of tea. So we're not actually.
No,
it's not happy.
We don't do that here at the announce desk, never. But yeah, this
and especially
yes,
especially not happy hour when Marina Shafir is out there.
No.
She's very serious, very intense competitor.
I love it. I respect it. I think that's great. I love her ring music also.
Set this for your ringtone.
Her opponent already in the ring from American Samoa, Rekka Tahaka.
I'm a fan of this young lady too, so this should be a good contest. Rekka is no joke. I mean, she's still trying to get that win here in AEW, but she's well accomplished in the ring.
Yeah, Marina Shafir, as we've talked about, has a tremendous judo background.
Yeah.
Supernova from Moldova, as she was once known. She competed in mixed martial arts now. Marina Shafir and Rekka Tahaka locking horns right here.
Yeah, strong lockup by both ladies, and when you lock up with someone, you want to feel them out. It's good for feel for a position, balance. So that's why sometimes you'll see two competitors, male or female, lock up for a while in the ring to feel each other out. She can't get anything on her right now. Yeah, Tahaka's getting a little frustrated already.
But Marina Shafir, hands behind her back. Ooh, now the speed of Tahaka being shown there. Ooh, neither woman able to gain the advantage here. Side headlock by Rekka Tahaka.
Got to watch that front foot, that left leg of Tahaka. You got to keep it back like she just did. You don't want to keep anybody that's a judoka that you have in a hold. You keep that near leg near them, they're going to throw you quick. She didn't do it, but she could have.
Tahaka looking for that. Oh,
Nice.
wow. Fisherman's neck breaker by Tahaka.
Good job by Tahaka.
And, oh, wow, back heel kick. The spinning heel kick just rocked Marina Shafir.
Don't wait now, stay on her.
Tahaka.
You got to get on her,
Very impressive performance.
Side headlock takedown here. Keep your weight on her jaw. Keep your weight forward, not back. That's it. Circle towards her head. That's what you want to do. You want to keep your weight down towards her head. She didn't. Once you bring your weight, your head back, you get head scissored like that. But she was circling good, you know?
Want to remind everybody that AEW Dynamite will be live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TBS. And the match we've been all waiting for, CM Punk versus MJF, going at it for the first time ever in CM Punk's hometown of Chicago, Illinois. All of that and so much more tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TBS, AEW Dynamite.
Massive match tomorrow night for sure, as you just plugged, with Punk and MJF on Dynamite in Chicago. Can't wait, man.
What a kick by Shafir.
Yeah, that was definitely excellently done right now. Now, she's got all the weight on the back of Rekka.
The arms captured, and Marina Shafir looking for a dragon sleeper, perhaps. No, just grinding the forearm in, and now just with a rear choke.
See the chin of Shafir. She keeps the chin on her opponent's head. You always want to keep your head and your chin down as much as you can when you have someone in a hold. That's more pressure and could create more of a choke out when you do that.
And now Rekka Tahaka back up to a vertical position.
Gonna have her in like a top wrist lock right there.
You wanna do something? Divide!
Headbutts though from Tahaka. Shafir trying to maintain control of the wrist, but those headbutts just too much. Rekka Tahaka with a chance here.
Yeah, I think Rekka's got to get moving a little quicker in between her transitions and stuff like that. She's got a choke there.
Wow, look at that, yeah.
Your winner by submission, Marina Shafir.
She had the leg trapped and the arm, so it's kind of like, you know, you got a leg capture and you have like almost like a katakatami. So she's got two limbs trapped. It creates a quick, tight choke out. You have to tap out. I shouldn't say choke out, more of a tap out. Obviously, she didn't choke her out.
Yeah, almost like a triangle, but with the opponent's leg on their throat instead of the arm. The problem, Marina Shafir victorious.
I've got a tag team contest coming at you featuring The Factory. That's Aaron Solo and Nick Camarato. So let's see how this thing turns out between these Factory members.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Representing The Factory, the team of Aaron Solo and Nick Camarato.
The Factory all over this episode of AEW Dark. We've seen Anthony Ogogo and QT Marshall pick up wins already. Can Nick Camarato and Aaron Solo do the same in tag team competition here tonight? Let's throw it back down to our colleague, Dasha Gonzalez, for the introduction to their opponents.
Their opponents already in the ring, the team of Cameron Stewart and Dante Casanova.
Cameron Stewart and Dante Casanova going to have their work cut out for them. And before this match gets too far underway, I want to remind everyone that AEW will be returning to Texas on Wednesday, March 16th, for our San Antonio debut at the historic Freeman Coliseum. And then the following Wednesday, we will be heading to the Austin area and the HEB Center in Cedar Park on Wednesday, March 23rd. And then, 1 week after that, AEW will be making our South Carolina debut in Columbia, South Carolina at the Colonial Life Arena. Tickets for all events on sale right now, AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com.
Yeah, Columbia, that should be a fun event. All those events will be great. Columbia's not far from Charlotte. You drive in from Charlotte. Yeah, it's a great spot. Great wrestling town for decades.
Cameron Stewart looking to maintain or to regain wrist control on Aaron Solo, but Solo grabbing a handful of hair and dropping Stewart back down to the mat.
Like how you do plugs for shows, I'm going to start doing more of this, additional plugs. Like I'll plug after you plug, you know what I mean?
What are you going to plug? You want to plug Nashville and Bridgeport?
No, probably old matches of mine in those towns where I won.
Well, Taz, it's well documented that nobody's ever beaten you, so.
That's right, exactly. And Aaron Solo right now, he is really going to town like no one's ever beaten him. But
laying a beating in on Cameron Stewart. Short arm clothesline by Solo.
Solo, listen, he's got a lot of skill, a lot of experience. I mean, his timing's great. Everything. He's a pro's pro. You know, and I've done a lot of scouting when he ended up facing Hook. Did a lot of scouting on Solo, so I learned a little bit more about him.
Yeah, I was going to say, a pro's pro.
I don't realize the amount of scouting I did. That's a pro's pro.
But he didn't beat Hook.
No, he didn't beat Hook. No, he did not beat Hook. That's right. And I'm glad you finally plugged that. Damn it.
Hook's still undefeated in competition here in AEW, much like our impressive TBS champion, Jade Cargill, sitting at 26-0.
Jade Cargill is on fire. She looks great with that TBS championship, and it's going to be tough to dethrone her, I'm telling you. Right now, big Nick Camarado, those shots, you got to bring more, Cameron, because you're not going to hurt that big beastly man here.
Oh, jawbreaker. That finally seems to have stunned Camarado. And Stewart makes the tag out to Dante Casanova. Casanova, the drop kick. And Stewart and Casanova, double Irish whip, sending Camarado into the ropes. Camarado runs through the double clothesline attempt and lands 2 shots of his own.
Big power of the very intense Camarado.
Nick Camarado, the scoop and the slam, tossing around both opponents here. Camarado sends Cameron Stewart into the corner and sandwiches him in between Dante Casanova.
And look at Camarado. He's just a deranged man who's extremely strong and powerful, loves to just beat up on folks, and you see it happen with both these guys.
What?
Oh, look at this.
Camarado with Stewart in his left arm and a single arm gorilla press on Dante Casanova.
Looked like a damn human erector set.
And now, look at this, Aaron Solo asking for the tag.
I mean, just beat this guy at any time here. Wow, Solo with a just Bronx cheer here. Hated Orlando. They hate Solo.
Oh,
here.
the foot stomps after Camarado landed the backbreaker. Aaron Solo hooks the near leg and scores the win.
The winners of this match, Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado, the Factory.
Wow, I'm sure QT Marshall's proud of his guys right here. Victorious. So Anthony Ogogo victorious earlier for the Factory and QT, and there you see double foot stop. Wow. Camarado has the man, and Solo captures the win for his team.
Factory going 3-0 here tonight on AEW Dark. Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado making short work of the competition. Coming up next here on AEW Dark, the premier athlete, Tony Nese, takes on Zach Clayton one-on-one.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Strong Island, New York, weighing 224 pounds, the premier athlete, Tony Nese.
Taz, is it true that everybody from Long Island is strong?
Yeah. We have, the thing is, on Long Island, we have a lot of great gyms, and people don't realize that. We do. We actually have a lot of great gyms. You know, so I think that's part of it. I also think it's, we have beautiful seasons of warm weather, spring and winter, so that helps you train better. That made no sense, but okay.
His opponent already in the ring from Albany, New York, weighing 265 pounds, Zach Clayton.
Well, Taz, if somebody was looking to get in not only, I mean, really like a full body workout, cardiovascular, muscles, everything, I mean, they could just go outside and shovel the 2 feet of snow that's sitting in people's driveways right now.
Well, that's what's happening on Strong Island right now. There's a strong amount of snow. Yes, I took my helicopter, got the
so
hell out of
maybe
there.
that's how people get so strong.
Yeah, well, that's true from all the shoveling. Unlike me, where I have a snow removal team that works on my property, and that's the truth. So, and I got it in my helicopter.
It's actually team.
It's Team Taz.
It's Team Taz, and that's part of their that's part of their workout regimen.
I got out of that blizzard because I got my helipad, got my helicopter, came down here to Orlando, and right now Zach is like, hey, don't mess around with my face here, Tony Nese.
Is it true that Billy Joel hitched a ride with you?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he flew down here. He's down here. He's at Disney World.
Whoa! Tony Nese. Great series of kicks. Nice sweep. Takes out the base of Zach Clayton, premier athlete. Making it look easy here.
Nese is proud of himself. He's always scouting talent. I always talk about being a great scout myself. I pride myself in that. Hey, Nese has an in-ring competitor who's doing that. He does that.
Zach Clayton, though, lands a very nice drop kick. Lateral press, tries to neutralize the legs, but Tony Nese able to kick out. And don't forget, AEW will be returning to Nashville, Tennessee on Wednesday, February 16th at the historic Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Tickets are on sale now, and AEW will be also making our debut in Bridgeport, Connecticut on Wednesday, February 23rd at the Webster Bank Arena. Tickets for that event also on sale at AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com. And Taz, I'm so inspired by you that I'm also going to promote Tony Schiavone's new graphic novel, Butts in Seats, the Tony Schiavone story, now available wherever you get your comic books and graphic novels.
Well, you see now, you got Nese going to work on that leg here of Zach Clayton. And, you know, you mentioned that we're going to go to the lovely city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'll give you a little plug on that.
I don't recall calling it lovely,
well,
Taz.
yeah. Well, here's the thing now. See, speaking of Strong Island, Long Island, that's right across the water from Long Island.
Yeah, you can take your helicopter there.
Or my boat. I have a bunch of boats. So I can take one of my boats. And most people have ferries that they take right to Bridgeport from Long Island. So if you want to come to the AEW show in Bridgeport and you're from Long Island, take the ferry. It's the truth.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, come to Taz's house and get your ride.
No. That's how you get beat up. All right, here we go.
Oh, Nese concentrating his attack on the knee of Zach Clayton.
Yeah, he's in great shape Nese at all times. Yes, go ahead, continue, sir. You had a run-on sentence. I can't even get a word in. Go.
It's like I'm trying to promote 3 events at once.
Yeah, you realize you're not working alone, right? You understand that. There is someone else here sitting next to you. You know that. I make sure you know.
Is that why they call it a commentary
yes,
team?
Teamwork. And right now,
gosh, that was lost on me.
There's no team involved here. It's Nese taking advantage of Zach Clayton. And last time we saw Zach, I believe, was against QT Marshall. Wasn't that? I believe it was either here on Dark or Elevation. We called a lot of matches, and he was impressive. Right now, though, his knee is being torn apart here by Nese.
Yeah. Tony Nese doing a tremendous job of neutralizing the reach and height advantage of Zach Clayton by keeping Clayton down on the mat, and Nese hammering that left knee of Zach Clayton.
And this Nese is definitely a premier athlete. You look at him, his intensity, his physicality, he's in great shape at all times. He's a veteran. He's right now, again, trying to work on that leg. Another guy maybe had a little slight problem with Hook. I hate to keep talking about it. Now he was scouting Hook's match. Remember that?
I do remember that, Daz. But you know what? Tony Nese is a wrestling observer. He's going to watch everything. And he just clipped the knee of Zach Clayton on the way out of the ring.
He works for the Observer?
No, I was saying he is an observer.
Okay. I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, then he attacked me on social media a while back on Twitter. Nese did. For some reason, he was taking shots at me and my family members. But we'll get to that down the road.
Zach Clayton, big right hand, backing off Tony Nese. Taz, I think he might have persecution syndrome, but that's just me. Tony Nese up to his feet. Zach Clayton, the bypass. Whoa! And the power slam. Far legs hooked. No.
How tough is Nese to kick out of that power slam by this big guy here, Zach Clayton? That's hard to do, to kick out of a power slam. All that guy's weight's come down on your chest. Good kick out. I like the kick out by Nese.
Yeah, Zach Clayton, you can see, though, walking very unsteadily with that damage done to that left knee. He's got the fish. Oh, he was looking for the fisherman suplex, perhaps. Nese just brings Clayton down.
Got him good there.
What a kick.
Got him real good. Yeah, now you got to be careful. If you're set up in that corner, we've seen Nice. He'll do like a running. Oh, here he goes. That's exactly it.
That running knee strike right on the money. The kneecap landing with the point of the jaw, and Tony Nese scoring the victory.
The winner of this match, Tony Nese.
Very impressive, that running knee strike, dude. Let's take a look at it.
Tony Nese, we'll see it right here. He comes in so hot with that knee strike right on the jaw. And the premier athlete, Tony Nese, continues his winning ways here tonight on AEW Dark.
Here we go. We got women's action right now featuring a very tough, able athlete, a real good wrestler, Kiera Hogan, coming at you right now on AEW Dark.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Hotlanta, Georgia, Kiera Hogan.
Now, Taz, I don't want any beef with Dasha Gonzalez, but I don't know if I've ever heard it called Hotlanta, Georgia. Just usually Hotlanta.
It's not supposed to.
Okay, all right.
It's just Hotlanta.
All right.
She doesn't know. Yeah, we've got to talk to her. We got to let her.
Dasha, come over here. Come here. Oh, wait, she's busy.
Her opponent already in the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Moriarty.
Moriarty making
From Las Vegas, Sin City, Nevada.
Making her debut here tonight is Moriarty. A lot of colorful hair in the ring, especially on Rick Knox.
Yeah. I was just going to say, Rick Knox. Well, you got to see his legs. He's got very hairy legs, Rick Knox. I've seen him at the gym, and he dyes his hair leg like it's kind of like a bright yellow.
Well, this weekend he had a plaid pattern going on.
Yeah, he's got legs like a woolly mammoth. All right, here we go. Here comes Hogan.
Moriarty charging in. Kiera Hogan, a slap across the jaw, stopping Moriarty right in her tracks. Swing and a miss by Moriarty. Oh, a trip sends Moriarty into that middle rope. Kiera Hogan, thrust kick.
Yeah, good power in the kick right there. Good gosh, what a shot.
Kiera Hogan charges in, clothesline in the corner. Moriarty dropped down. Kiera coming in, sliding boot across the jaw.
That boot really caught Moriarty right on the jaw. He might get the win right here, dude.
Kiera, far leg hooked. Just a 2 count, says Rick Knox. Taz, the latest season.
Yeah, you see. Yes, tell me about the season.
I was going to say the latest season pass is now available for AEW Elite General Manager, and we're sending Hook. Play through the new challenges featuring the quickest rising star here in AEW Download, the #1 wrestling GM mobile game today on the Apple App Store and Google Play. AEW Elite General Manager.
I asked Hook, how does this whole GM thing work? This Elite General Manager, nobody told me? Google it, and he walked away from me.
Wow. Attitude even for his father.
You know that. You've witnessed it.
That's true.
There we go. Control right now by Moriarty on Kiera Hogan.
Moriarty keeping the pressure on Kiera Hogan. That rear chin lock. Kiera, though, up to a vertical position, driving the elbows into the midsection of Moriarty.
Yeah. And you see now Hogan trying to get some separation, get away from her opponent. She knows she's getting too much offense cooking up for Moriarty, and Moriarty now getting a little ticked off.
Yeah, Moriarty getting frustrated with Kiera, taking advantage of Moriarty charging in, an ill-advised charge forward, and now Kiera Hogan, drop kick, turned Moriarty inside out.
What a shot right there. And you nailed it, Excalibur. Turned Moriarty inside out. It's like a Moriarty that flipped over, and it's hard to flip a Moriarty. Those things stay low to the ground. Just saying.
Hogan. Oh, hanging neck breaker by Kiera Hogan.
Is there a rag in the corner, Rick Knox? Did he drop his red rag again in the right corner? Look at that.
Oh, Kiera Hogan, the leg drop on the back of the head. 1, 2. No, Moriarty kicks out. I believe that's actually Kiera's bow. came off her hair.
Oh, because usually Rick Knox, he carries one of those bandanas in his back pockets. You know, like the...
Well, that's how he
You know what I'm talking
ponytails his leg hair. Kick to the top of the knee. Maserati. Oh. Maserati again, getting really frustrated by Kiera Hogan. Kiera catches the boot. Oh, but Maserati lands a solid shot across the jaw.
I'm gonna kick your stupid head off.
Oh, she's going to kick your head off.
Oh.
I don't know about that, yeah.
Well, Kiera Hogan, the high roundhouse, and the win. Kiera Hogan, the one doing the kicking.
The winner of this match, Kiera Hogan.
Well, we'll take a look again at it here, Excalibur, and you know, you can't call your shot. That's what Maserati did. She called a shot, so Hogan knew what was going to happen, and boy, she laid a shot right there on Maserati.
Big high roundhouse kick, scoring the win for Kiera Hogan. Tag team action coming up next here on AEW Dark. Ari Daivari and Invictus Cash team up to take on Dark Order's Allin Angels and Preston Vance, numbers 5 and 10.
Join the Dark Order.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, accompanied by -1, representing the Dark Order, Allin 5 Angels, and Dark Order number 10.
Join the Dark Order.
5 and 10 of the Dark Order set to compete in tag team action. -1, heading back up through the tunnel. Maybe he's got some homework to do.
Well, I know there's a big history test coming up this week, so he's got to work on that.
What, the history of Florida? What do we...
Yes, the history of Florida. That's where we are right now. We love Florida.
Yeah, we love Florida. Take it away, Dasha.
Their opponents already in the ring, the team of Invictus Cash and Aria Daivari.
Actually, pretty excited about this matchup. The team of Invictus Cash and Ari Daivari teamed together for the first time, but both competitors individually highly skilled. It'll be interesting to see how they match up against 5 and 10 of the Dark Order. The fans chanting happy birthday to Preston Vance.
How do they know it's his birthday, and why are we saying happy birthday to this man who's about to wrestle a match? What has happened in 2022 that we're saying happy birthday to people as they're about to fight and wrestle? What is going on? Seriously.
It's, you know what, Taz, the wheels have come off. Just like how sometimes the wheels come off and you get 30 years of smashes, matches, and hits. The complete list of Jericho, available right now at Jericho30.com.
Really? Tell me more about this.
It's a hardcover book detailing the matches and the career of our own broadcast partner on AEW Rampage, Chris Jericho.
Beautiful arm drag right there. And another one by Angels.
Taz, I think you're even in the book. Okay.
Man.
All right. Aria Daivari keeping the pressure on Allin Angels. Daivari, a very skilled competitor from the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. Angels goes for the trip and shoot. You see, Daivari was able to elevate up and over, but Angels caught him with the leg lariat. Lateral press. Daivari able to kick out.
Yeah, and see, Angels realize that's smart to get his opponent in a front headlock, get Daivari in a front headlock, and then tag in the birthday boy. I mean, Vance into the match. See, now they got me.
Back body drop. And the drop kick there by Allin Angels. Dark Order looking sharp here in the early goings.
Yeah, Vance. He's turned 18 today. He's big for his age.
Oh, I thought he turned 10.
That was a good one. I should have said that. Damn it.
That's all right. We can fix it in post.
If only this wasn't live, I would do it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And Invictus Cash standing eye to eye with number 10. Cash hits the rope shoulder tackle. Neither man willing to give ground. Just Cash charging it once again. Both men collide center of the ring. Ooh. Cash
Didn't
with a
phase-
knife edge chop.
Didn't phase me. He's built like a brick. You know what? This Vance.
Like a brick small foreign car.
Yeah, it's pretty big for 10 or 18, whatever the hell he is.
Oh, running boot to Daivari, then to Cash. Daivari floats over the top. Invictus Cash. Oh, look at that rolling elbow strike. That rocked number 10.
That was a nice counter by Daivari to get that rolling for Cash, though. That was really well done by this team.
And Invictus Cash bringing number 10 over to the corner. Keep pouring it on in the corner, making the tag out to Arya Daivari. Irish whip into the corner. Good teamwork here by this first-time team of Daivari and Cash.
Yeah, it really is really good teamwork. Now, double vertical suplex right there on Vance, on 10, I should say, and the cover by Daivari.
And Daivari, immediately after the kickout, grabs the headlock, trying to keep Preston Vance, number 10, from catching his breath, from keeping him from getting back into this match.
Look at Cash now getting in between, so Vance, 10, cannot tag Angels, 5. Sounds like it's Morse code for the U.S. Navy. Where's the captain, Sean Dean, when I need him?
You don't want me to answer that.
I love the captain. Love the captain.
Tag is made, and now Invictus Cash, the legal man.
You have a problem with Captain Sean Dean now, ex-Hell? You don't like him? Between us. Yes. Gee whiz, man.
Shots to the midsection by number 10.
Yeah, 10 is working. Oh, look at this. Daivari grabs a leg of Preston Vance, number 10, and Cash takes advantage.
And Invictus Cash and Arya Daivari showing great cohesion as a tag team. They have isolated number 10 and prevented Angels from getting back into this match. And Daivari dropping the elbow on the knee of Preston Vance. The knee, as you notice, with the brace on it. Oh, but a meeting of the minds.
Good counter there by Vance. Now Vance, 10, trying to get over to 5. It's close.
Number 10 making the crawl, but Invictus Cash just cutting off number 10 and Alan Angels. He's frustrated, but he's doing his partner a big disservice here, Taz.
Sure is. And you see Cash and Daivari taking advantage.
Number 10 gets the boot up into the face of Daivari, then again into Cash. And double shoulder block by number 10.
That might be the opening that the masked man needs. There we go.
The tag is made. Angels climbing up to the top. He gets his footing. Double crossbody.
That was nice.
Takes out both opponents. Yeah, swinging a miss. Step up work on Rana. Takes down Cash.
Look at Alan Angels. He's going, man.
Alan Angels, the stomp off the back of Daivari, rolls through. Step up Enziguri, chopping at the back of the head of Invictus Cash. Angels ducks under. Standing sliced bread takes out Daivari. Swinging on miss. Angels looking for sliced bread on Cash, but floats over the top into the waistlock. Oh, Northern Lights suplex very nearly got the 3.
Good kick out right there by Cash. And now Angels, man, I would go for another near fall if possible. You know you got Cash kind of beaten down a bit here.
The Irish whip into the ropes. Cash puts on the brakes, the knee strike. Angels telegraphed that. Went for the trip. Cash caught the blind tag. Also,
nice.
He caught Angels in the power slam, and now Arya Daivari, the legal man, the frog splash. This could be a huge upset here, too.
Whoa.
No!
Super close right there, dude. Daivari's pissed, but now you did not get the 3, sir.
Yeah, you can't afford to get frustrated. Got to keep the pressure on. Daivari making the tag out to Invictus Cash. Looking perhaps for double backdrop suplex. Nope. Angels lands on his feet, makes the tag to number 10. 10. Oh, spear to the midsection on Daivari. Invictus Cash set up for the spine buster.
Oh, man. Invictus Cash is in trouble right about now.
Allin Angels between the second and third rope, and Invictus Cash locked in the full Nelson, about to get put to sleep.
The winners of this match, Dark Order.
Yeah, it was impressive right there once that full Nelson's locked in. Allin Five Angels wearing that hat. Remember when he used to wear the mask?
I do remember that, but now he's wearing a hat that you can get right now at shopaew.com.
He should consider putting the mask back on, but I digress. Let's take a look here how this thing ended, for the most part, as they bury Angels. And you see Angels, speaking of, nails Navarro with that dive, and then this full Nelson's locked in. Goodbye.
Let's throw it down to Tony Schiavone, standing by.
Allin Angels, number 5 and number 10 of the Dark Order. What a great success they had in 2021. And now what does 2022 bring for you guys in the Dark Order?
Tony, shut up. No one wants to hear from you. Look at this, another 2 men making money off of QT and the factory's training, huh? Hey, but hold on. I got something I want to ask you guys, and yeah, something I want to ask you, you idiot. Back up, I come in peace. Tony, you can get out of here, sir. I'll take it from here. I'll conduct this interview. Go ahead, Tony, come on. Here you go. No, come this way, you can trust me, come on. I'm not gonna do anything. Vance, Angels. You guys could have been something, and now you're literally just the horse's ass. Yeah, because the cowboy. But I'll tell you what, there's still a chance for you guys. You guys still could have a future. Shut your mouth, you little crap. Vance, Allin, shake my hand and join the factory. Don't listen to these people. Don't listen to them. Listen to me, I'm your coach. I brought you into this wrestling world. Let me guide you the right way. Just put it here. I told you! Get these pieces of crap out of the ring. The factory doesn't suck. Factory is sacred.
Wow, the factories. QT Marshall, Aaron Solo, and Nick Camarado laying it in on the Dark Order here tonight after their victory.
Tag team action time right here on AEW Dark. We got the Bear Country going against the Matt Sydal and the Dante Martin. I don't like any of these 4 guys, but let's go.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Bear Bronson, Bear Boulder, Bear Country.
Daz, you know what I love most about you?
What's that? My smile?
Your honesty.
Oh, my honesty.
Oh, you know, I mean, your smile's a close second.
Thank you.
Your honesty. You do not care for any of the 4 men, actually, the 5 men involved in this match, including Rick Knox.
That's right.
I understand Dasha you're lukewarm about.
I'm lukewarm on Dasha. Yeah, but here we go. Top flight. It's not even top flight. It's one of the top flight.
The team of Matt Sydal and Dante Martin.
Out of all 4 of these people, Bear Boulder's probably the guy I like a little bit more than everybody else, and then Sydal. I don't have a major problem with Sydal. I know Sydal a long time. I respect him.
But everybody else, you can just take him or leave him.
I hate everybody, even the guy sitting to my left.
It's a good thing I'm on your right. How dare you talk about Jericho like that? Well, coming up tomorrow night, live at 8/7 Central on TBS, it is AEW Dynamite. For the first time ever, CM Punk goes one-on-one with MJF. This highly anticipated matchup taking place in CM Punk's hometown of Chicago, Illinois. We will also see the returning Pac teaming up with Penta El Cerro Miedo to take on the Kings of the Black Throne, Malakai Black and Brody King. All of that and so much more live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TBS.
There we go. Sydal's going to start it off against Bear Bronson. So this should be definitely, you see a big size difference between these two men, obviously.
And Matt Sydal trying to, I think, work out the game plan about how he's going to try to overcome this size advantage from Big Bear Bronson. And Bronson trying to walk down Sydal. Sydal using his quickness in his lateral movement to stay.
Well, Bear Bronson, he just kind of let him get that single leg. You see that? Because he don't sweat him because he's so much bigger. That's, I guess, what he's thinking.
But Sydal, I mean, as you mentioned, Taz, you've known him for a long time. A highly experienced, a highly crafty competitor is Matt Sydal.
He is, and he's very resilient. Can take a lot of pain in the body. He's ruthless trying to get that single leg. He kept going for it. He had it, and then that tight headlock by Bear Bronson just shut down Sydal.
Bronson with the headlock. Sydal takes Bronson into the ropes. Oh, shoulder tackle knocks Sydal across the ring.
Sydal's smart. He's like, maybe. But you see this Dante Martin, he thinks he's funny. This guy here, you're looking at a guy get in the ring who's looked at as a great athlete, the future. He's an amazing, amazing competitor. He's a UN highlight reel. You know what I look at him as? A guy who reneges and breaches contracts. That's what Dante Martin is.
Well, we heard last week on AEW Dynamite Beach Break that Powerhouse Hobbs wants one more shot at Dante Martin. They had a rubber match, essentially.
Yeah, and he's going to turn Dante Martin, Powerhouse Hobbs, into a rubber stick.
A rubber stick.
Yeah, rubber stick. You heard me. That's what we call it in Team Taz, rubber sticks. We use them for training. We run around rubber sticks. Go ahead, Dante. Try test the strength here with Big Boulder Jones. Let's see how you do here. Come on. Oh, low blow. Rick Knox does nothing about it. Just kick the man right in the yam bag. It's fine. Just kick him right in his nuts.
I believe it's slightly south of the yam bag. All right. Leapfrog. And that's impressive that Dante can leapfrog over the 6'6" Bear Boulder.
It's all right. I mean, you know.
You used to do it all the time.
Well, the drop kick, he obviously patterned after my drop kick. That's obvious. He's watched all my tapes.
Dante gets caught in midair by Boulder and slammed onto the ring apron. What does Bronson have in mind? Matt Sydal, baseball sliding drop kick.
That's the difference. See, Powerhouse Hobbs would not have waited. Hobbs would have just stayed all over Dante and beat the hell out of him. That's the difference.
Well, Bear Country doing a good job of neutralizing both members of the opposition. They've got Sydal and Dante up against the staging area here at AEW Universal. And Bear Country charging it. Oh! That backfired on Bear Country.
Sure did. Look at this now. What the hell are these guys going to do?
Dante and Sydal, double moonsault, taking out Bear Country on the outside.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Dante. Put the spot, baby.
Well, that was impressive. That was definitely impressive. I mean, I mean, you can't beat them out there. I hate to be that guy. Get him in the ring and try to capture a win here, Dante. This is why I'm glad we kind of kicked him out of Team Taz. We were going to kick him out, I should say anyway. He was going. We were kicking him out before it even got rolling. No one knows that, Excalibur.
I mean, after you bought the new gear for him and everything?
Well, yeah, that was Starks' idea, not mine.
Oh, boss man slam by Big Bear Bronson. Plants Matt Sydal. Bear Country looking sharp against this high-flying team.
Yeah, they got to keep on rolling here. Don't stop.
Bronson grabbing a hold of Dante Martin, bringing him over to the corner. And Dante in serious trouble. He's been isolated by Bear Country. And Boulder comes in. Big back elbow. And another back elbow by Bronson.
Come on, Dante, don't quit.
He is a quitter, Sydal. You hear me? You hear me yelling? He is a quitter. That's why he quit us. He quit Team Taz. I'm going to file an injunction against him. I don't know how that contract slipped. I don't know what happened. I'm still looking into my damn miserable lawyers. They suck.
If you need a lawyer, we would definitely not recommend Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe in Brooklyn.
No, they're right outside of Williamsburg in Brooklyn. They're horrible.
But you know what? A great coffee shop downstairs.
But it actually is really good. You know about that one. It's very good, actually.
But look at Boulder, man.
Get a nice caramel macchiato. It's beautiful.
Rib breakers there. I like the scones, actually. And
yes,
now
Boulder looks like he's eaten a few scones in his day.
But that was some good tag team wrestling there. He just put his boot on the ankle of Dante Martin to keep Dante in Bear Country's corner.
Look at this by Bear Brown. What's he doing, Bear? What the hell is he doing? He's going to do a moonsault. No.
Nope.
Ass first. That's what he calls that. If he doesn't, I'll tell him to call it that. Maybe. I don't really talk to him much, Bear Bronson.
You can have your lawyer send a letter to his team.
Yeah. That's what I'll do. He'll get it by 2024. Hold on.
Far leg hook. And they'll charge you $250 an hour to do it. Not a lawyer talk here.
A lot.
More than your typical wrestling show.
Yeah, no. But we're all about law and order here on the show.
But not the show Law and Order.
No, that's different. Or the show 2.0. But right now, we can just keep going. But right now, the Bear Country.
Every Sunday on YouTube.
Yes, right here on YouTube's.
Bear Boulder. The scoop. Just plants Dante Martin in the corner. Crowd chanting, do a flip.
Boulder's gonna do a flip. He did. A moonsault. It was sick.
Taz, that's why you don't listen to the crowd.
Exactly. And you don't go, what? Okay, I'll do it.
Wow. AEW Universal coming unglued.
They're going crazy and chanting, we love ships. We love ships.
Big maritime audience here in Orlando.
Watch out.
Matt Sydal, series of kicks. Oh, look at that rolling soul, but caught Bronson right on the jaw. And Sydal chopping at Bronson with those kicks. Going for one more. Question mark kick. He faked low, caught him high. Cover here, 2, no.
The question mark was phenomenal. That kick was on the money. But
I'm a suplex him.
Whoa, Sydal.
That was like, I'm a suplex. All right, go ahead, Matt.
Have your lawyers file an injunction, Taz.
Yeah, I should sue him for that.
Knee drop. Sydal rolls up Bronson. Legs are hooked. No, just a 2 count.
Lordy B. What a shot right there. Good gosh. What a shot, buddy.
Yeah, Matt Sydal got rocked, and now Bronson, the cannonball in the corner. Nobody home. Dante, look how quick he got into the ring, and that assisted drop kick has got Bronson rocked. Matt Sydal, he's gonna do a flip. The cover, 2. Boulder just shoved Dante Martin into the pile to break up the pinning predicament.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Boulder maybe did that on purpose. Maybe it was inadvertent. It doesn't matter. It was effective to stop Bronson from getting pinned.
Matt Sydal and Dante Martin tag teaming Bear Boulder with those elbow strikes. Boulder, caught Dante on the shoulder, and he's got Matt Sydal up as well.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Double power slam by Bear Boulder.
Massive Boulder. He's just like a big chunk of bologna.
That's a rising knee strike. Someday, somebody's going to make a compilation of all the meat comparisons.
A lot of meat.
Dante! flying over the top rope, wipes out Boulder.
Quick replay. You want quick replays? We'll bring them to you. Man. Jeez.
Matt Sydal, another knee strike. And Dante Martin with the nosedive. He's got Bronson hooked and he's got the win.
The winners of this match, the team of Dante Martin and Matt Sydal.
Whoa, that was
Taz, the truck was so fired up by that replay, they just snuck it in there on us.
Quick, boom, boom, zip, zip. Well, let's see how this happened, how this victory came about right now between Sydal and Dante. Double jump right there, springboard moonsault on Bronson, Bear Bronson, that was it.
That nosedive. Once Dante hits that, man, it doesn't matter how big you are, it is all over. But we know that somewhere on the horizon, there's gonna be a collision between that man, Dante Martin, and Powerhouse Hobbs of Team Taz.
And Powerhouse Hobbs in that collision against Dante will flatten Dante Martin like an airplane that just can't take off with no more fuel or something like that.
Main event time here on AEW Dark. Tyga style, all caps, no spaces. Lee Moriarty going one-on-one with the bad boy, Joey Janela with Kayla Rossi in his corner.
I'm a bad, bad boy.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Accompanied to the ring by Kayla Rossi from Asbury Park, New Jersey. He is a bad boy, Joey Janela.
Taz, ever since Kayla Rossi has arrived on the scene here in AEW, things have been really looking up for Joey Janela.
Yeah, I mean, there's a great synergy between the two. You know, teamwork, helping each other out. He's gotten in better shape, Janela, thanks to Rossi. I mean, he looks great, Janela.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 199 pounds, Lee Moriarty.
But Lee Moriarty, one of the great young competitors here in AEW, somebody that is so highly technical, and we've seen some really great performances out of him as of late. Can he keep the momentum going here tonight in our main event on AEW Dark?
Yeah, we shall see. I mean, this is two different styles. If you're just falling upon AEW Dark here on YouTube, these two men have a different style of each other. Janela's more of a brawler type guy, fist fighting type of beat your face in Jersey guy, where, you know, Lee is more of a grappler's grappler, more of a mat-based wrestler.
And we will find out who has the better technique here in our main event. And before the action gets too far underway, want to remind everybody that you can collect the first ever official AEW trading cards from Upper Deck, available right now at your local hobby stores or big box retail stores nationwide. AEW and Upper Deck, collect the best.
Well, see, with Lee Moriarty trying to keep Janela on the mat, smart, and Joey knows what he's trying to do. You got that 2-on-1 arm ringer, and you see Lee, nice job getting out of that and reversing.
And you can see Moriarty keeping the back of Janela's hand close to Moriarty's chin, but Janela goes through the ropes, comes through into a roll-up here. 1, 2, Moriarty, full Nelson into a... actually, I thought he was going to go for a roll-up. Instead, Janela fights his way to the ropes to force the break.
Smart. Janela knew where he was, so he got to that rope. No need to exert any energy to try and get out of that full Nelson, because Lee kind of had his legs in there too, so it's a tough hold to get out of.
Greco-Roman knuckle lock, both men jockeying for position here. Moriarty puts his left leg behind the right of Janela. Janela preventing the trip and just the stomp on the toes.
Yeah, nothing fancy about that. Slap in the face, and that's what I was saying about Janela. That's his style. He's more of a rugged guy.
Yeah, Janela definitely an expert in that brawling style. And Taz, if you're wearing wrestling shoes instead of boots like Moriarty is, a stomp to the foot, that could be really tough. Oh, Moriarty, though, a stomp to the chest.
No, you're right about that. You know, you're wearing a wrestling shoe, an Asics or an Adidas or a Nike wrestling shoe.
Just name,
There's
name
no
all the
leather,
brands,
there's no protection. I'm just putting them all over, bro. Just put them all over.
Janela tried to cut off Lee Moriarty. Moriarty anticipated it, caught the kick to the side of the head of Janela. And Kayla Rossi getting right up in the face of Moriarty. Moriarty trying to step around Kayla, but Janela comes around a reversal. Moriarty puts his foot on the brakes on the barricade, and Joey Janela, the backbreaker on the floor.
But again, I talked about the synergy, oh boy, of that was a nasty backdrap on the outside of Janela and Rossi. You know, because Rossi, they probably worked that out. It was a game plan to cause some distraction towards Lee. Janela took advantage, and now look at Lee. He's hurt. Moriarty's down and hurt.
Yeah, and we have seen Kayla Rossi be instrumental in some of Janela's victories here. Janela with her near leg hooked. You know, it's not only a confidence boost for Joey Janela having Kayla Rossi on the outside. Also, I mean, adds to his available strategy, so to speak.
Yeah, no doubt. Just a clubbing blow by Janela on Lee. Got to try to be tough here, battle through. If you're Moriarty right now, you don't want to let Janela build more offense. He'll catch you with a win, man. He'll knock you out with some kind of a short clothesline or a pop to the back of the head. He's got a lot more experience than Lee does also.
He certainly does, but seems to be focusing his attack on the back of Moriarty. It was the backbreaker, and then smashing Moriarty into the barricade, spine first on the outside. Seemed to open the door for Janela, but Moriarty, he blocked the lariat and then came down on the extended arm of Joey Janela. Kayla Rossi getting a good look at the action. Janela! Oh, that stalling German suplex.
Yeah, it was a good job right there by Janela. You see Moriarty is definitely in a lot of pain from that stalling German. Joey's look, he's all bowed up. Got a bunch of muscle on him now. Oh, man, it's I kind of missed the old sloppy ass Joey Janela, you know. I mean, the Janela that was out of shape, that looked like crap. I missed that guy. Oh my God. Serious. I mean, he was dominant too, but this Janela's even more dominant.
Yeah, you're talking about summer teeth, Janela.
Yeah, his teeth are still horrendous, and his tongue is a mild lavender. But Janela has gotten himself in great shape. I mean, just imagine how much work Rossi on the outside Kayla had to put in to this guy doing that work. He was a mess. Janela was a mess, bro. Looked like the type of guy he'd be sleeping on the bottom of a bar with peanuts on his chest.
He said peanuts, right?
Ringing an endorsement. Yeah, peanuts, I said.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah. You know, the bar, you fall asleep, you know. But anyway.
Oh, never throw it to the corner. Moriarty comes out with a big high boot, takes down Janela. Back elbow. Moriarty with the trip and the drop kick to the elbow of Janela. A great way to hyperextend your opponent's left arm. Moriarty, that arm capture into the back suplex. He makes the cover. He collects the arm, preventing Janela from getting the rope break. That was smart by Moriarty.
No, it was, and that's smart by Janela to get out of the ring. Uh-oh.
Whoa! Moriarty with the tope suicida between the second and third rope, colliding with the bad boy Joey Janela on the outside.
Maybe I spoke too soon because Lee was one step ahead of Janela and me. That was smart.
Janela up on the apron, eats the Gamengiri, the front face kick from Lee Moriarty. And Moriarty, thinking the German suplex, trying to bring Janela back into the ring the hard way, but Janela clutching on to that turnbuckle.
That would be brutal from the apron. You got to be super strong to do that. And look at Janela, able to battle off.
Yeah, he's exposed the steel of the turnbuckle. Oh, swing and a miss by Janela, but Janela driving the back of Moriarty into that exposed turnbuckle, and Janela, Death Valley driver on the apron.
God, let's take another look. That impact We have to look at this again, Excalibur. This was brutally nasty. Check this out. The Death Valley driver right there, as you said, on that apron. Man, oh man.
And Joey Janela, his game plan, if it was not apparent before, it is clear now. He is concentrating on the back of Moriarty, looking to inhibit his opponent's mobility. And Joey Janela, if he lands that big elbow drop, this could be it, Taz.
Oh, yeah, and I think that's exactly what might happen. He's going that elbow, he's going to nail him in the back, meaning Lee, and then beat him.
Moriarty with his back turned to the bad boy, Joey Janela. And Janela, oh, just a spinning European uppercut to the spine from the top. Janela, far leg hook. No, Moriarty able to kick out.
Wow. Jeez. Good toughness there, the heart of Lee Moriarty to kick out, man. Very impressive. Very, very impressive.
And Joey Janela now could be thinking that elbow drop, yeah, he's signaling for it. Oh, wait, Moriarty off the ropes with the arm drag. Just a desperation attack to bring Janela down back into the ring.
Both men down. You got to wonder who's going to get to their feet first here. Might have the advantage. Rossi's looking on. Kayla.
Taz, that was another high IQ move by Lee Moriarty. He knew that his mobility was affected, and that he had to get Janela back into the ring, whether it was easy or not.
Ooh! Yeah, no, you're right, man.
Oh, Janela though with the uppercut.
Oh, he hurt his knee. Oh, Rossi.
Oh. Janela drawn over, referee Rick Knox. Kayla Rossi. The hook on Rana off the ropes, and once again you can see Lee Moriarty in agony.
Joey's knee all of a sudden is better.
And Janela with the Liger bomb. He plants Moriarty too. No, Lee able to kick out.
Man, wow. Hard driving Liger bomb there, but again, Lee able to kick out. I mean, God, Excalibur. Who wins this thing? Who's the underdog? Is it an upset if Joey beats Lee or vice versa? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, right now, I mean, Lee Moriarty effectively in a handicap match with Kayla Rossi on the outside. Oh, Janela counters into a sunset flip. Moriarty rolls up Janela. Lee rolls through. He's got the high stack. Janela reverses two. No. And Janela up to his feet, throws a massive elbow strike into the jaw of Moriarty. Moriarty, though, winds up and lands one of his own. Wow, Janela and Moriarty teeing off on one another.
Yeah,
you have to imagine
forearms.
Yeah, but you have to imagine, Taz, that with all the punishment on the back, those elbow strikes from Moriarty maybe not as powerful as he would like.
Yeah, I think that's a good observation by you. You might be right. Again, we're seeing both men down on the mat. The refs counting. Who gets to a vertical base first? We'll see. It looks like it might be Lee. No, maybe it's Joey. No, it's Lee.
Lee trying to pick up right where he left off, working on that left arm of Joey Janela.
Counter.
Both men. Nope, the bridge. Janela bridges up. Janela now thinking backslide. He was looking for the underhooks into the backslide. Moriarty's got the underhooks. Two. No. Janela able to kick out. Oh, man.
It's not done. Oh!
The enziguri from Moriarty landed flush. Moriarty, that looping right hand, but Janela threw the thrust kick, stopped Moriarty right in his tracks. Joey Janela charging in on Lee. Big time lariat takes down Lee Moriarty. This is Joey Janela's chance to put Moriarty away.
Well, Joey just called his shot. He said it's over. And you know what? I think he might be right.
Joey Janela looking for the brain buster. No, Moriarty floats behind. Look at this, the Manjigatami locked in, the flying octopus hold.
He's got it in pretty good. That's hard as hell to get out of.
Oh, Moriarty, though, his back wouldn't allow him to lock it in. Instead, he rolls up Janela. European clutch here, 2, 3. Moriarty takes the win.
The winner of this match, Lee Moriarty.
Wow, Joey Janela stunned just like you and I, Taz. Lee Moriarty, what a heads-up move with that European clutch to get the win in our main event.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he out-grappled, he out-wrestled Janela on the mat. That's how this thing ended. It was a battle, for sure. It was a battle, and like you said earlier, it was more or less like a 2-on-1 situation with Kayla Rossi getting involved more than once, with Lee. But let's take another look here at what went down during this matchup.
A big lariat by Joey Janela. Moriarty, look at that. The Cazador, he rolled him up, caught Janela in the European clutch, and let's throw it down to Tony Schiavone.
Star continues to rise. Let's hear for Lee Moriarty. Big wins. That was one of the biggest. Great win, great pinning combination. Take your breath, young man. You've earned it, buddy.
Thank you, Tony. The last time you and I talked, I said that I was the future of All Elite Wrestling. But the problem is, I can't wait for the future. I have a family to take care of right now. I have bills to pay right now. And tomorrow is never guaranteed. So I can't wait to be the future. I'm focused on being here right now and being at the top right now. And the first thing I need to do is become consistent. I picked up wins here and there, but I've fallen short more than I've won. It is true. So from here on out, it's a new attitude, a new focus, because Lee Moriarty is here right now, and I'm here to take over right now.
Let's hear it for Lee Moriarty with another win here on AEW Dark.
For Tony Schiavone, for myself, Excalibur, for the Human Suplex Machine, Taz, I want to thank everybody for joining us here on Dark, and hope to see you tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TBS for AEW Dynamite.
Tomorrow on TBS, it's the Beach Break Fallout.
I want Ruby Soho.
Plus, the House of Black takes on Pac and Penta, and CM Punk returns to his hometown to face MJF for the first time ever.
I'll see you in Chicago.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live tomorrow at 8, now on TBS.